HCTV Sports is supported by the Spool House. From prom to weddings, let us suit your formal wear needs.
Making the play.
He gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's over. Save. Oh my God!
Did you see that?
Great diving play.
He's hit a touchdown. Hastings Raiders win the ball game.
A very pleasant good evening to everybody out there watching, and welcome to the Hastings High School Fieldhouse in Hastings, Minnesota at the Hastings High School, as we do have some fun tonight in adapted floor hockey. We have two games planned for you tonight on two separate streams. We'll have the first game with the Dakota Hawks PI squad taking on the Brainerd Warriors. So that'll be coming up here in just a little bit, as you can take a look at some of the captains' meetings, the coaches' meetings before the game, as Brainerd comes all the way down here to play a big one against perennially one of the top teams around. You always hear about the Hawks each and every year doing well in many of their sports and always seemingly going on to the postseason and deep runs. And over the years, of course, me being a 99 Hastings High School grad, have heard of the Hawks for many, many years. Have a lot of Raiders, especially, that have come out, of course, because guess what, fans? For those of you who aren't from Hastings, maybe don't follow Hockey Day Minnesota as maybe close as you should. It's in Hastings this year. The 20th anniversary of Hockey Day Minnesota will be in Hastings this weekend as you watch this live here in the Tri-County area. Of course, that will be at the United Heroes League in Hastings. If you're going out 10th Street or Ravenna Trail, as you call it, that's where all the hockey fun will happen throughout the week and through this weekend. But for all intents and purposes, tonight's the big one, because you got Dakota here in what is a home game. Let's be honest, they have a balance of teams to the Hawks. Rosemount, Eastview, Apple Valley, right over there, along with Two Rivers. You know, some of the middle schools, Blackhawk Middle School also represented, Burnsville High School also represented, and of course the Hastings Raiders also will be involved in the CI matchup that'll take place here a little bit later on. And of course, that is Nolan St. Salver, who is a Hastings sophomore. And we take a look at the floor. A lot of similarities to those of you who've watched our broadcasts in ice hockey, in both girls and boys. Of course, here in the floor hockey ranks of things, everything's set up within the basketball court, and then obviously keeping the puck in. Boards aren't as high as they would be, again, utilizing some bumpers and also parts of the stands on the far side that really incorporate what would be the boards here in this type of rink setup. Again, it's still a rink, not an ice rink, but still a rink. And right now, those awesome kids from the Brainerd Warriors being introduced here right now. And like we said, a big trip for them to come down, you know, what, 2.5 hours or so to play Dakota here. And maybe the next time they'd see each other would be in a state tournament type of atmosphere. So very fun to be able to take on a team that you might not see until later on in the year when everything, as you know, fans, is on the line. So there you go, all of the wonderful kids from Brainerd in their white and blue as the Warriors will be off to our right on television as you watch along here with all of us here tonight. Here's the Dakota Hawks. They got those cool grays. Bryce Andrews will lead the troops out. Freshman. Jay Bama, senior out of Eastview. Chloe Shabana wears the number 23, a senior out of Eastview. Nick Junkus, sophomore, wears the number 92 out of Apple Valley. Bennett Herman, 26, sophomore out of Rosemount. Samantha Jornheim wears the number 41. She is out of Eastview as a senior. Stephnora Durora Sarpong from Burnsville wearing the number 67. Chelsea Ludvigsen, number 43 out of Rosemount, a senior. Nick Smock, another senior, one of the goaltenders as well. Laura Wagner out of Apple Valley, a sophomore. Angelo Rodriguez, one of the youngins. He's only an 8th grader, playing forward, wearing the number 5. Dylan Burns, freshman out of Apple Valley. Josh Sadik, I remember talking with him a while ago, back in my past life as a radio guy. So what we'll do is take a quick break for the anthem, and we're going to come back with hockey in just a moment. Hockey Week in Minnesota here on HCTV. So the national anthem being played here at the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. Quick little update for folks that aren't familiar with adapted floor hockey. We're going to have 3 15-minute periods. The first 2 periods are run time. The 3rd period will be stop time, and of course, that's when we expect everything to get down to the nitty-gritty in this one. Between these two, you know, like I said, state recognized teams year in, year out. And the Hawks right now going to come out. They had the Let's Go Hawks chant going too. It's kind of fun to have this right here in Hastings. There's a look right there at goaltender Andrew Cargill will go tonight, the senior for the Brainerd Warriors. Look at a bunch of Raiders right there. A lot of them taking in what's just a festive week here with Hockey Week. Really, not just Hockey Day coming up Saturday, but Hockey Week. And now we're going to take a peek here as well. Bennett Herman, he's making his way back. Young fella, only a sophomore goaltender. Has that eye tech on there. Again, kind of a clear helmet, gives you really good vision. Dylan Burns will handle the face-off duties here for Dakota. Meanwhile, Owen Olsen, the senior, will go for Brainerd. Here we go. Hockey Week in Minnesota continues in Hastings, and it's adapted floor hockey on a Wednesday night. Here we go, and the face-off is won by Brainerd. Goes off the far boards. They'll work it across the center ice line, down deep into the United zone. Of course, long time they were called Dakota United, so you might hear me say United from time to time, just with all the years of watching those games. But the Dakota Hawks in their own end, far side corner. Jordheim trying to send it up the far boards, gets it out to about the point side. Kick back into the corner, centering a pass here, comes in front. And the puck is going to be frozen up there. Nice stop. Bennett Herman doing a nice job there, getting a little help defensively in front as you look at that shot. Kind of a bad angle shot, but all you had to do was kind of get it out in front. And Caleb Karen was there, but couldn't put it in as Herman made another nice save. We're going to face off near side. Won by Brainerd in the whites. Brainerd working towards what would be the blue line if you're talking ice hockey. Near side. Looking for a shot on goal. Save made there by Herman. He'll hang on. And we're going to face off near side again. So Herman tested a couple different times now as you take a look here. This time near side. And he uses kind of the left side for the stick there and was able to make a nice stick stop and get the stoppage. And again, now off the face-off. Dakota trying to dig near corner now. Bounces off the boards into the corner right in front of the Dakota bench here. Gray and light blue clad. I love the uni combo for Dakota this year. So it'll go on a play. We're going to get another face-off. Clock running here in the first period of play. No score yet. Dakota United in a home game, although not necessarily their home ice, so to speak. This will be icing. Usually they play, United that is, they play at Rosemount High School. And that's what I've known for, like I said, many years. I graduated in 1999, and back then, Dakota, then the Dakota United Hawks, fantastic program, especially in floor hockey. Trying here to get the first goal, but so far, locked in their defensive zone. Hawks working near boards, picked out Burns, trying to get it loose. Can't get a good stick on it there. Karen also trying to flip it out towards the front, but on the high slot it goes. Will come across the timeline in the Hastings Raider emblem here at the field house. The big blue H with the pirate in gold and white and black. Up to the slot, tie slot, shot and scores. Aiden Olsen for Brainerd. I don't think that was tipped in front, but Olsen will get credit for a goal here to start things. And it's 1-0 on the goal from Olsen. Let's take a peek here. Working the boards, and again, getting in that high slot. Nice shot up top. And that's what makes it 1-0. Karen with an assist. 1-0 your score as Brainerd an early lead on a shot from the high slot. Then beat goaltender Herman high. And now this one comes back out into the slot. One of the defensemen helping out there in front. That was Chloe Van Norman. Got a good stick on it. Van Norman back there with Cargill on the defensive side of the rink here tonight. And so far, so good as this one ripped away far side boards. And that is Duroa Sarpong Loose puck, far side, trying to rip it across center ice and does, but then back the other way into Dakota zone. This one's caught in the shoes there of one of the defensemen. Now we're going to get a frozen puck here as Van Norman. I think she had a good hold of it right there, and that forces the stoppage, so a good stop there. And again, the defensive side of things here working wonders early as you look again at that shot from the top that made it 1-0, and that's where we're at right now. Brainerd leading here 1-0. Shot goes wide by Burns. Burns had his pocket pick from behind. Here comes Brainerd on a 2-on-1, making a 2-on. Oh, and shot scores. Up top again, Aiden Olsen, second of the game. We'll see if there's any assists on that goal, but a 2-0 lead here for the Brainerd Warriors. Let's take a look from over the top. Nice move, just cutting in, and the shot up top. And that's where we've seen so far out of Olsen. Not afraid to get the puck up in the air. And a second snipe in as many minutes for Olsen, who gives Brainerd a 2-0 lead here on HCTV. Also want to welcome Town Square TV along, and all of our friends as well tuning in from Brainerd. Glad you're with us. Nick Tuckner here for all of your fun. Longtime voice of Hastings Raider Nation. Might be my first game with you folks. Glad to have your ears and eyes tonight. Hunter, and of course all of my wonderful cameramen on board here tonight, putting together this production during Hockey Week. Near side again. Nice little move there by Martin. Martin, only a freshman, really working near side, boards in front of the Dakota bench. Still loosened up here and still in possession. Brotherton doing a nice job again right in front of the scores table, turning and firing down the length of the ice. That should go for, no, it's going to rest right before the line. That's the thing without the ice. You're not going to get the drift on the puck, and that one just stopped on the line, no icing at all. And now off the near side, Brainerd just trying to whack away at it. Near side post instead, United clears, but not getting too much offense going early. But here they pick it free, and Dara Sarpong out in front couldn't get the shot to go, and then that one kicked away up the far boards and across center ice. Pick free, shot came in front. That was Jay Bama, and he is all over early on. Bama working that near side with some speed. Gonna get a shift change here for some of the kids, and the face-off will come near the center of the rink here. Near side, we'll say, as you look at it. Face-off will be won by Brainerd, give it right back to Dakota, then knocked down the length of the ice. They'll say no icing here in a 2-0 game as Brainerd on the road leading here after a long trip down. 2-0 on 2 goals from Aiden Olsen. Dakota clears again, near side corner. They get it down into the Brainerd side of things. That shot just went, rebound put off the side of the net. Great effort there for Dakota, banging away Shibata. Loosened up far side, Rivers, 8th grader. Boy, another young one here for Brainerd. Far side, Rivers. Kind of stops on a dime, throws it out in front. Had one there, that was Logan Cargill. Couldn't get the shot to go, still has it. Couple of United players there. The Hawks right off the near boards, trying to clear. Nice move there. Getting around one defenseman, trying to find Burns. And now we're going to get a whistle as the puck might have went onto the boards there. But again, now Dakota, you can see, moving the puck a little bit. Got that shot from the point, just missed the net. Would have liked to maybe see, get a little tip in there. But you gotta like what you see from the Hawks now. Last couple minutes of game clock, they really have amped it up when it comes to offensive pressure. This one here bouncing back into the Dakota zone again. Bouncing puck, that'll go into the Dakota bench. Throw the puck back in. Now, I want to get a good feel of one of these pucks. That's what I want to do, too. They got a good bounce to them. But these things also, I mean, when you get a little glide on it, you can watch right there as Brainerd dumping it into the zone of Dakota. It really does, when it's flat, it really does go down on the basketball floor. This one loosened up and thrown down the length of the ice. That might have caught the stick of, and even some of the Raiders far side, just like they would at their game, saying, no, that went off the stick. That's no icing, and they were right. Oh, nice move, though. Here comes a shot from outside. Knocked down. Great save there by Herman. Rebound kicked back out. United trying to clear. Dakota, that is, and now down the length for icing. 6:28 to go. Clock runs your first period at the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. Glad you're with us. Nick Tuckner here alongside all my friends from HCTV and you at home watching. Also want to shout out to the Rosemount Irish cheerleading team. They are doing a fantastic job keeping all of the fans cheering up and ready to rock and roll as we try to get a goal here. Of course, Hawks down 2-0, but that's okay. We're getting some more offensive chances, and right here we knock it back across the timeline, trying to get back in deep in the Brainerd zone. This one will be knocked off the near boards. Ooh, off of one of the United players. This one's loose here near side. Trying to work it in there. Durwa Sarpong again, back behind the net. Stephnora Durwa Sarpong in the corner, 67 behind the net, trying to get it out in front. She did. Just can't get the shot to go. Loose puck. Near side again, working in the corner. 2-on-1, though. Nice job there as Owen Olsen got in there to pick it free for Brainerd. Oh, loose puck, banging away. Near side puck still loose. Great stop there, though, again. As Andrew Cargill right there to make the stop. He hangs on. We'll have a face-off inside the Brainerd zone with 5:13. Clock running to go here, first period. 2-0 your score. As Brainerd, the road team, they got a lead on the road here at Hastings. Big crowd here tonight when it comes to along the near side, but all those students along the far side coming out, showing out. We're going to have some fun there over at UHL, of course, on Saturday, too. A lot of these kids on the ice now. We'll go check out all that fun. Long shot! That one just missed. Oh, my. That was icing, but my goodness, that one had an opportunity. Had a little gusto on it, too, from about 100 feet. Just took it and off the stick in front of the net. Van Norman just got enough of it to pooch it through there, but I don't think they're going to say she touched it because they're going to give it an icing call. Oh, and here we go. Shot comes in. Save made. Van Norman in front. Rebound. Cargill got a stop on that one. Nice effort again, Stephnora Durwa Sarpong. Nice move. Good effort to get into that slot unabated. Couldn't get the shot to go, though. And again, the defensive pairing on the other end of the ice here tonight for Brainerd has been huge as we go under 4 minutes to play. First period from the field house here in Hastings. Long pass. Summer Headley will go back and get it for Brainerd. Long pass. Nice move there by number 28, far side. That's Robert Cooley-Gibberl. He's also a sophomore. Pass far side. Knocked down. Long effort there from the defensive side of things. That was Jay Bama who put it wide, and now he'll get another chance defensively. Oh, wow. A shot came in. Bama kind of played a little goaltender there. Made a nice stop and got a round of applause there from a lot of the Hastings girls and boys hockey players who were stationed along that far side. Heck of a play there defensively by Bama. And now here is Dakota. Long pass intercepted there by Headley. Shot and scores! I don't think that anybody tipped that. I think that's going to be Headley's goal. Number 15, the shot from the outside. It might have been tipped in front. We'll have to take a look. Anthony Slip was kind of in the vicinity too, but I think this is going to be Headley's goal. I didn't really get a good look at that myself. But now, big cheer for Bryce Andrews as the freshman checks in. Where's the number 0? Yep, it's Headley's. Slip does get an assist. Headley from Slip. 3 minutes to go, and here they come again. That shot just went wide. Now back in front, shot scores on the rebound. And Brainerd, a couple of more in succession, kind of like they got their first couple. And that one put back in. Another great effort around the net. And that backhander right there to put it away. 4-0 now. Robert Cooley Martin with the assist. Gonna get a face-off far side, restart play. 2:28 to go, clock running, first period here from the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. Glad you're with us. It's adapted floor hockey. PI here in the first game, CI in the second game. Here we welcome Brainerd down to the Twin Cities metropolitan area, as this one will go on a play near the Dakota bench, and we'll take a look again. That shot that just came back, right there, point blank Martin. And then the rebound. Boy, Martin was probably thinking at first, man, I'll take that goal. But he gets an assist on that play for creating it. Got that shot that might have went wide, but great opportunity for Cooley to put it back, and at least on net, and it went in. Hawks fans want to see quick goal coming from the gray end of things. This one here is jammed along the side of the net, and they're going to go ahead and blow this one dead. 90 seconds left now, first period. 4-0 your score is Brainerd leading Dakota Hawks here in the PI game. Face-off won by Brainerd. Working that near side shot came through wide of the net. Now back behind the net, 2-on-2. Now call it 3-on-2. As Brainerd sent one more forward in deep. Near side, Martin again trying to dig it free in front of the Dakota bench. Shot came in. And that one might have gotten a piece of the stick of Herman. Back in front, bouncing puck. That one goes just through the slot, nobody home. And now back out to Olsen, and I think we get a whistle here. Very nice opportunity here again on the clear, right on the doorstep. That's how you play defense. Goaltender always makes the first save. Defenseman there to clear that rebound out. That's exactly what we had there. 4-goal lead here for Brainerd. But don't go anywhere. Like we said, we saw some pretty good things out of the Hawks there in the first period, and it's only a matter of time before they get the sticks going in the right direction themselves. And this loose puck far side in front of the student section gets sent in to the Dakota zone. A long shot down the length of the ice. Good stop there as Cargill will kick it away. Olsen scored the first two for Brainerd. Works it up the far side. This might be trouble here. Shot comes in, and at the buzzer, save made by Herman, and that'll end period number one. So the Brainerd Warriors, they come out, they get two quick ones, and then two quick ones to end it. Olsen with the first two, then you had Headley and Cooley each add goals there in the first period. So we'll take a quick break with Brainerd leading the Hawks by a score of 4-0 on Hastings Community Television.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores! The Raiders, can they get the layup? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play. It's moving. It's over.
Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
One, touchdown Raiders!
We're back here at the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. We're after one period of play here during Hockey Week, Minnesota. And we'll take a look at the goals as Brainerd leads by a score of 4-0. And early on, man, it was all about Aiden Olsen. Couple of shots, and he got some gusto behind two. One in the high slot, and then as he got in here, knew he had to go up top. He did, and put one bar down to take a 2-0 lead. And Brainerd was off and running. Now, Dakota, they had a couple of opportunities in that period, but turned the puck over here and a little shot stuck in near side, blocker side, if you will. And then, boy, that finisher here in the end of the period as Martin worked really hard just to get the puck back out in front. Robert Cooley was right there ready to pop it in, and that's what we got, 4-0, your score after 1 period of play. And it's been fun here so far. And like we said, just harness a little bit of the good that you did in the first period. I think that's, for Dakota anyway, keep shooting the puck. I mean, you have some kids that really can pop it on net. And if we can get a couple goals right away, I think that they're going to be in a pretty good spot. There's Owen Olsen, of course. He had a goal in that first period himself. Here we go. Second period, another 15-minute run-time period as the goaltenders are checked in with, and they're ready to go. And here we go, back underway with period number 2 for the Fieldhouse. Ooh, shot comes in right away as Dakota looking to get that offense going. That was Jay Bama. Let's get that "Let's Go Hawks" chant going. Long shot that was behind what would usually be the red line in hockey and ice hockey, and that'll be icing. Get the "Let's Go Hawks" chant going. I love it. There we go. Face-off will come in the offensive zone here for Dakota United. And what Hunter was saying is I think they're still got the United on it. So if I do say Dakota United, like I said, from the years and years of their legacy, here's a shot that comes in. Knocked down in front. Nice effort there by Dakota again just to get a body on it here. I don't know if we had a switch and goal too here. We'll have to keep an eye on that as well. Dakota again right around center ice, if you will. Bama sending it, trying to go wide side of the rink here, but couldn't get that pass to go. And now gets a second stick on it, throws it back in near corner. So attacking, oh, it just spins and fires one just wide of the net was Bama. Burns again, put it out in front. Oh my, a loose puck. That one skitters through the feet of Bama too. Saw Burns in the pregame too. He was uncorking some shots. So we know that if 73 gets a stick on the puck, that thing, he's going to be dangerous from anywhere with that puck. Pass up the near side, got about to center ice again. Bama kind of backing his way in. Nice little pass, gets it down into the corner. But Brainerd first on the scene. The Warriors, who have the lead 4-0, bring it back up near side right, looking for a shot from the outside. Couldn't get it to go. Blocked out in front. Now Dakota again with some good defense, and Bama back to help out. And he also has Jordheim there. Back near the center portion of the rink. Both teams fighting for it on a loose puck into the corner. Jordheim again bounces it up the far boards. And it loosened up again. Just couldn't get a stick on it there. Dakota trying to clear. But Brainerd doing a nice job along those far boards of just keeping it in the offensive zone. Not forcing anything, especially with a 4-0 lead. Don't have to. Working it along those far side, call them boards. Bounces out in front. Shabana there to clear. Had Burns up the far side, instead back in to the Dakota zone, trying to clear, kicked right back into the Dakota zone. It's been a lot of white and blue. Long shot here. That one just goes wide. That'll be good enough for icing. And that'll come back down into the zone of Dakota one more time. Hawks looking for more opportunities, kind of point blankers, if you will, get close and just avoid the block shots. I know that so far here in this one, Martin especially now in the second period, even with a couple of chances for Dakota, he's been really good defending and giving his goaltending core a little more of a cushion back there. Long shot here. That one just goes wide of the net. Stefnora Dorora Sarpong again has been playing very well so far in this game for the Dakota United Hawks. And this is going to be a whistle here. What do we got? Might have went out of play and came back in. That's what we got. So the faceoff will be in the Dakota United zone. And the faceoff won by Dakota. Now it's stuck in the wheels of one of our two goalies. And again, I can't quite tell who is down there right now, if we made a switch or not. I don't think so. We still got Herman back there. Just trying to pick up the number on the back of the jersey. Either way, Brainerd on the attack again. They have a 4-0 lead, although their goals coming in 2 spurts of 2 goals apiece. That one will pop up out of play. And we'll get a quick stoppage as we'll take a peek at the Spool House. Yes, from prom to weddings, let us suit your formal wear needs. At the Spool House, right off of 5th and Vermilion in Hastings, thespoolhouse.com. Special thank you to the Spool House. They've now been around Hastings for 50-plus years. My goodness. Back underway here at the Field House. HCTV's coverage of Hockey Week Minnesota. This is our adapted floor hockey game between Dakota United. The Hawks are taking on Brainerd here in what is a home game for Dakota tonight. This one's going to get caught in the boards. We're going to have a stoppage and a whistle. This should bring it inside the Brainerd zone. That will be the case. So we'll have the face-off coming to the blocker side of goaltender Andrew Cargill. And the face-off pushed into the corner here. Burns from behind the net, trying to get a pass off. Couldn't quite get it there, and instead picked up by Brainerd, who sneaks back in. Caleb Karen back behind the net. Had it picked free there by Dylan Burns. Burns, out of Apple Valley High School freshman, sends it up left side. Shot taken. That one just wide, sneaking into the play. That was Chelsea Ludvigsen. Almost got Dakota their first goal of the game, as this one will bounce out of play. Another great effort here, and see just starting that advantage the other way and just put it wide. Great opportunity there for Ludvigsen. And Andrews getting another big ovation. Coming back out there again, working that far side wing. Face-off was won by the Hawks and then cleared up the far side. And now here comes Andrews, far side, trying to chase it down, maybe center it. Instead comes through traffic, far boards in front of the student section. A lot of black, gold, and blue hoodies. A nice play there by Andrews, who gets a big cheer from the student section. Not a big kid, but he works so hard far side. And I think noticed duly by all of the kids far side. 7:28 to go. Puck played back into the Dakota zone. Hawks again trying to sneak it out. Burns had an opportunity. That was knocked free by Van Norman, but all but a moment. And now that one kicked back in front. Shot save made there, and then kicked free near side. So Van Norman, who was playing some defense in the backcourt, if you will, of the rink here, working up top in this instance and nearly getting a 5th goal of the game here for Brainerd, who took that long trip down here, and so far so good as they lead Dakota by a score of 4-0. Face off, pushed off to the near boards, 1-on-2. Dakota United trying to loosen it up. Stephnora, Dorora, Sarpong again. Been all over the floor tonight. And now behind the net, gets taken down there, and looking for a penalty, not going to be called. Oh, maybe it will. Whistle. Andrews was saying, hey, where's the penalty? Kind of a slash on the hands, and then Sarpong falling down. Man, I don't know. They thought, down there on the Dakota bench, they thought that was probably going to be a power play situation, but not the case here. hard to determine intent behind the net in that situation. The Brainerd player didn't have the stick really tied up on the Dakota player either. So yeah, it's a very quick judgment call for the official. Nice stop there. A slip will knock it back over to that far side. Loose puck, right side. Cooley down low behind the net. Bouncing puck, trying to backhand it in front. And that one kicked free and out of play. And the faceoff should come in the United zone, I would assume. Take a look up over the top again. That long turning shot, just trying to get a shot on goal there. And I think that's the key right now for Dakota United is find a way, get that first one. Get the first one, and then let's play from there. I think you just got to get the team excited that, you know, hey, you score one, that can be cyclical. It can be, you know, I mean, huge for any team. Once you get that first one, the floodgates can open as we're going to get a whistle here. That was redirected on a play. And again, long shot. Not afraid to take that long shot, but again, in that instance, Smock was there, and he is back helping on the defensive side, deep D anyway. Long shot. That one just goes high. Now, Aiden Olson, remember, he had two early on in this one, and now he comes in there looking for the hat trick here in the second period. And with that puck going out of play, they're going to bring the faceoff out towards the center portion of the rink here at Hastings High School Fieldhouse. Official trying to set up the faceoff here legally. There we go. Faceoff won by Brainerd and Martin. Martin trying to use a little bit of that link to his advantage along the near side boards, but a great defensive effort there as well. Jay Baba just getting in there, willing himself to that loose puck. Olsen, though, there again fires it back in. Bama will get another chance. He takes a long shot that's blocked out in front. Bama a third chance. He gets it back across. Now might have an opportunity trying to set up some sort of an odd man rush near side as that was knocked away. Chloe Shabata again has had a couple of chances here tonight. Maybe Shabata will be the first to pop one tonight. There's a shot that comes on goal. Nice stop there. Held on to. And that is Herman still back there. Good. So Herman has Smock back there helping him. 2:49 to go, second period. Clock runs again in the first two periods. Period 3 will go to 15 minutes stop time. And hopefully that stop time period, as this one goes off the side of the net, puck still loose, comes back off the near sideboards. Long shot, save made, rebound, still loose. And they're going to call that dead there. Yes, what a great save again by Bennett Herman. My goodness. Near side shot that came in, had a little gas on it too. Knocked down with the glove and then reaching down to try to keep that puck on him. Great stop there, Herman again. Big period here for the young man. After Brainerd was able to get 4 early, 2 spurts, Herman has put on a goaltending spectacle here in the second period. 1:55 to go, whistle as the puck frozen. It'll come back to the glove side of Herman again. Good shot up over the top there. That's the one fun thing about being able to be in this particular venue. You get those cool shots up over the top. I think Will had that shot. That was pretty sweet. This one comes out to center. Here's Burns. Shot, scores! There we go! Dakota on the board. Burns, we talked about him in the pregame, and he could shoot that thing, and boy, does he right there. Dylan Burns puts Dakota on the board, and the Hawks, and that shot, oh yeah, blocker, side 2, just let her rip. And Burns, a little fist pump there. There we go. There's the first one. Remember we said, let's get one. Let's start mounting them up.
Number 73, Dylan
Had a kid. Unassisted goal for Dylan Burns at 13:41. Burns, freshman out of Apple Valley, gets a big goal here to get his Hawks back into this one as we approach the third. Long shot comes in there, just wide, oh my. Loose puck, corralled there by Cooley, who scored earlier. But no goals for Brainerd here in the second. Bouncing puck. Out to center. Burns again. Trying to sneak in. Has a chance. Takes a shot. Rebound there. Burns will take it himself back behind the net. Burns again. Far corner. Looking for a pass. Has one. Durora Sarpong gets it back in front. Burns trying to dig it. Sarpong again also in the vicinity. Keeping it in near the blue line area. Played back in. Nice job here by Dakota setting up the offense. Out towards center ice, played right back in, and I think this is going to be offsides. Yes. 16 seconds left. Well, Dakota getting exactly what we talked about that they needed to start the period. Was it more than what they wanted? Probably not, but you got the first one. Dylan Burns, the Apple Valley freshman, his first of the game. And when he got in there and ripped it blocker side, he knew as he shot it. That fist pump, that was a great way to wrap things up here in the second period now with Dakota United, the Hawks, getting one, but it's 4-1 after two. We'll take a break, come back with more in just a moment on Hastings Community Television.
The United Heroes League mainly uses sports as a bridge to help military families stay active and engaged in their communities. We have over 40 professional teams that partner with us for free tickets and camps. We provide access to free sporting equipment.
UHL has provided us with a lot of equipment and a lot of gear that is otherwise sometimes hard to attain.
It's really cool. I get all this free stuff, and it's because of my great dad, who is a veteran.
UHL has been a great supporter, not just for our family, but for all the military families.
We're excited to see what the future holds. We can't wait to see where it goes.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend.
We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis.
Hockey Week Hastings, if you will, keeping everything going here on a Wednesday night. And right now, the Dakota United Hawks getting a goal back there in that second period. Create a little excitement now going into the third of that stop time 15-minute period that'll be coming up here in the third. And of course, Dylan Burns, man, we knew it before the game. He could shoot the puck. Got into the slot, knew he had a seam, ripped it right by the goaltender Cargill, and that gave the Dakota United Hawks team a 4-1 lead. And you watch again from the top, and just a great look at it under the blocker, and a little selly and the fist pump afterward by Burns. That's what's got to get the kids going here now. If you're a fan of gray and blue here, we need to continue to put the pressure on, get the next goal. For Dakota United, they don't want to give up the next goal. You give up the next goal, you make it a 4-goal game again, especially with 15 minutes left, and that's it. you might need a little bit more oomph in it. So right now, I think kind of like how Dakota United did in the second period. They came out, they got some, offensive pressure right away. Need to do that again here in the third. So we'll see if United can come back out again and just find a way to get that first goal of the third with the stop time period now. A little more time when pucks either go out of play or stop the clock, etc. Here we go for period 3. 4-1 your score. Brainerd on the road, long trip. They lead it here. 4 first period goals. Olsen with 2, Headley with 1, Cooley with 1. Long shot, Olsen looking for that hat trick. Right to left. Into the Dakota zone. Hawks working in the corner. Jay Bama again. Where's that number 2? He has been spectacular. Especially utilizing that body, realizing he needs to use it to shield the puck away from the defending players. This one comes in. Another great save by Herman. He has had a fantastic game here tonight for the Dakota United Hawks. In between the pipes. Another great stop. Skate save. Face-off won, though, by Brainerd. That's one thing I think that, United here in the third, too. Win some more face-offs. They haven't maybe won as many as they would like to here and start that offense going the right way. Literally, left to right on your TV screen as you watch. Far side, that's Andrews trying to backhand it off the boards. Second effort there by Headley, who scored earlier. Remember that. Summer Headley, the junior. Long pass, it's going to go wide. They're going to wave it off. No icing here. Olsen, who can go end-to-end, bumps it up the far boards, got across center ice, if you will, bouncing it off the boards again, all picked free. Here comes Olsen again, dangerous, put it just wide. Rebound, no, right there for Brainerd again. Backhand pass, comes back in, bouncing puck, comes in front, Olsen's shot, and then, it hit the post, and that's going to be all. That one went off it looked like the glove side post. We'll take a look at it here. 13:39 to go as it comes in front. Yeah, right off the near side, the glove side post. Sometimes, as a goaltender myself, I will tell you fans, your posts are your best friends. It's not your dog, it's not your cat, it's not your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. No, it's your post, and you get 3 of them. And right there, I think Bennett Herman will tell you, thank you, post. Made the save, kept it 4-1, and that's what we need here if you're a Hawks fan. Puck sent way back into the Brainerd zone. Bama comes in defensively. Right near center ice, but picked free again. Boy, they have been tenacious, has Brainerd. And coming in even on the play, Caleb Karen, who has an assist tonight, he just kind of charged the net and said, hey, if there's a loose puck, I'm going to be there to put it away. Got to credit, again, the forecheck here in this game for Brainerd, as they've gone in, they have not held anything back on Herman, and he has stood his ground. And needs to continue to play wonderful between the pipes if we want to get the Hawks back into this one. Face-off one again by Brainerd. Long shot. That rolls wide of the glove side of Herman. Puck into the corner. Pence. Back to the point. Long shot. Got through traffic. Knocked down again. Second effort goes wide. And then out of play. Face-off will be won again by Brainerd. Man, they have been really good in the face-off dot today. This one will get popped up near the student section. We'll get a face-off, I say more near center ice here. That's where it's going to be. Take a look there at Samantha Jordheim. She's played terrific hockey here throughout the evening, especially in the backside defensively for Dakota United. Been a big key in shutting down this potent Brainerd attack in the second and third so far. This one comes into the slot. Look out. Shot towards the net. There is Jay Bama again willing to clear up the far boards. That might have went out of play. I think we're going to get we will get a face-off. So with 12:25 left here in the third period, Dakota United still down by a score of 4-1, but continuing to pressure here in the third early on. Just need to get that next goal if you're Dakota United. Don't want to give another one up here. But Brainerd has been attacking at will. Shot comes in from the outside. Another great save. Bennett Herman has been terrific tonight between the pipes for Dakota United, keeping this a 4-1 game. Take a look at the replay again. Long shot from outside. Herman right there, willing and ready, makes the save, kind of keeps it in there with the skate to hang on. Race start, near side, into the corner. Brainerd trying to work it free. To the high slot left. Shot comes in through traffic, bounces free, and out of play. Under 12 minutes to play. 11:59 to go here in regulation. Third period. Hawks still need the next goal. Face-off one by Brainerd. Boy, that has been a big statistic tonight. Brainerd winning numerous face-offs, especially late in the game. Long shot blocked in front. Great defense there by Dakota United. Again, loose puck near side. Got to keep blocking too. Help your goaltenders out. Near side, long shot. Tipped over towards the front of the net. That goes wide and out of play. My goodness, Brainerd has really come to play offensively here in the third period. They are all over Herman here, but he has, as I said, been ready and willing, and that's the key as a goaltender. Just be ready. Just be ready. Make a stop. Let your defenseman clear the thing out of there. Herman has done that and then some, making first saves. On and on and on and on throughout this third period. Really, the second as well. He was fabulous in the second. This is a loose puck, far side in the corner now, in front, and I think we're going to get a stoppage. Nice stop there out in front of the net. Nick Smock holding his ground in front as well. He knew he had that one frozen up. Just a dangerous play in front. Smock again getting a wheel back on it, says, I'm going to keep that thing out of here. Boy, that tandem now. You got Herman and Smock both back there, but they score. And boy, oh boy, Brainerd does get that big one back. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get a hat trick now. Aiden Olsen offensively, he got 2 to start. And you see this backhand pass in front. You cannot let Olsen shoot that from the top the way he did. He's been so dangerous. All 3 goals fairly similar. Can't take anything away, though, from Brotherton with an assist. And Pence an assist. But, man, keeping this Brainerd team off the scoreboard for a whole period, and then some really on tail end of the first and the start of the third. I mean, that was a pretty good dry spell that Dakota United threw at Brainerd, and Warriors will try to win a face-off. Boy, another opportunity that you thought that they did win the face-off. Long shot Olsen, that's blocked in front, and I think that one stopped and held on to Nick Smock making the stop. Raider defenders along the far back have been awesome. And right there, Smock there, and he said, not today. Closes the door. Heck of a stop in front by Smock. Senior on a 2 Rivers. This one's gonna bounce on a play. Hockey Week in Minnesota. Of course, we'll kick into Hockey Day Minnesota on Saturday, which everybody thinks is it's the big day with everything on TV and some of the big games and all that stuff. But it's been going on really for about a week, really. Here's a shot that comes in near side. Nice stop by Herman. He just kept it out of there and then used the foot to just make sure that if it was going to roll off the post, that it was going to roll wide of the net. Another great stop by Bennett Herman. Look at that shot near side. Fordyce rips it. Oh, boy. Just a great stop again. Cleared out near center. And the ever-dangerous Aiden Olsen will fire it back into the far corner. Jay Bama getting it back to the point. Shot goes wide, and that was Olsen again. Olsen probably, in this game tonight, the heaviest shot of anybody on the floor. He has been everywhere, but especially being able to play offensively and defensively. As you look at Olsen right there, just a fantastic game. Olsen might be one of those players that carries Brainerd deep in the playoffs this coming March. Long pass up the far boards. Headley, also dangerous, has scored in this game tonight. This is going to be a pass too long for everybody. And we talk about the puck's growing wheels. Right there is one as we take a peek again at the Spoolhouse. Our wonderful supporter here of sports on HCTV. From prom to weddings, let us suit your formal wear needs. TheSpoolhouse.com, right off of 5th and Vermilion in Hastings. Stop by, say hello, say thank you, and check out some of the wares, what they do, and they'll fix your wares. I do know that much. He was talking about wares anyway. This one's sent back up along the far side. And again, Dakota United trying to chase, but Brainerd has been so good defensively in this game tonight. Hasn't given Dakota United much to shoot at. Far side boards again. Andrews had it, got about halfway in. Now needs some help. Dylan Burns, who scored earlier, had it, then coughed it up into the corner. And now we're going to get a whistle. I don't know if it was played to the high stick. We're going to get a stoppage. The faceoff is going to come near center ice. So just on the Dakota United side of center ice, more towards the boards. 5-1 your score from the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. Third period of hockey here on Hockey Week, Minnesota. Wednesday night fun takes us indoors here for two battles in adapted floor hockey. The CI game will be next. His shot comes in from the outside. Another great stop. And Herman has been something else tonight. Now there might be 5 goals on the board, but what Herman has done tonight has been keeping his team in the game. If he wasn't back there, and also you got to credit Nick Smock. He's been back there with him too, and he has also made a couple of big saves. One of the big shots that he had from Olsen put it right into the ribs, and still Smock making a fabulous stop and getting a whistle. 8:14 to go here. Olsen again, got to be weary of where he is the rest of the game to Owen Olsen. And that's going to go out of place. We got Aiden Olsen, who's a sophomore, and then we got Owen Olsen, who's a senior. Let's go Hawks. I think that's definitely the battle cry for the next 8:09 here in this particular rink tonight. Need a couple. This one goes wide. The face-off again was won by Brainerd. They have done a spectacular job. Now, if I'm going to say a key of this game, the key in the game for Brainerd has been winning face-offs. They've been able to send their offense in flawlessly at times. They've really been good moving the puck, getting down deep and then looking to the top, and utilizing their kids that can shoot, especially like Olsen, that can really rip it. This one comes in front. They score. That one got smacked in front. I want to see who finished that one off. It might be 23. That's Caleb Carrot. And I think he's going to get credit for the goal here. Let's take a peek at the replay. That's going to put, oh yeah, just a good shot right out in front of the net. Karen, second point today, first goal. Yeah, look at that, right along the floor, and no chance for Herman to close that one out. 6-1. Brainerd has the lead now, and fairly comfortably with 7:45 to play here in regulation time. Do we dare say the game? United needs a couple. Loose puck goes into the wheels of Chloe Van Norman, I believe, was back there again. Yep. Here's the scoring. So Olsen, an assist. So Aiden Olsen at 4 points. 3 goals, an assist, been dangerous all over the rink tonight. Now face-off taken by Burns against Owen Olson. Face-off, though, won by Brainerd. Here's Martin trying to center it. Cleared away, though, by Angelo Rodriguez. Got his stick on it there as well. Got some help from Jordheim. Bounced it up the boards, far side. Gets it down low. Durora Sarpong again looking back in front, but had it ripped away. Out near center ice. Bouncing puck there. Burns trying to get it towards the front of the net. To Sarpong, but couldn't get the shot to go. Loose puck near side. Back to Martin. Gets it back through center ice. Leaves it for Martin, who whisks one wide. Had a little something on it, too. Back through the crease to the near side corner. Brainerd still trying to set it up. Martin's shot along the ice again. Puts it back wide. Along the far side, sending it back towards the point. Brainerd backhand pass. Shot save made Herman. Rebound, another great save. And again, Bennett Herman closing the door. I might sound like a broken record tonight, but for good reason, because Bennett Herman, another big save, closing the door right there in the crease. No chance for Brainerd to beat him there. And if you're going to beat Herman tonight, you got to have one heck of a shot. That's the only way it's going to happen. And now here comes Dakota United again. Back to the near side corner. Olsen, who's got 4 points tonight, loosens it up. Stevnora Durora Sarpong again has been awesome all over the floor here tonight. Not a big kid, but definitely works very hard and able to loosen the puck up there. Long shot goes wide. Tracking it down, Dakota United into the corner here, loosened up the boards here. We're going to get the puck going on a play. So 5:36 to go with the stop time of the third period. 6-1 your score. Brainerd has come down here to Hastings during hockey week. And they have a 5-goal edge here. And there goes Rodriguez, along with Durora Sarpong, both playing some great hockey tonight. Need to get a goal here. They want to kind of stay around here. There's 5:30 left, yes, but you have stop time here. So if we, again, get one, and we heard how loud it gets in here when Burns scored earlier. My goodness, that was fun. Loose puck, Bama. Boy, if you can see him get a shot too. He's got a little something on it too. And this one backhanded towards the front of the net. Great defensive play. Bama got back defensively to make a stop there before it even got towards the net. Samantha Jordheim, far side, gets it out to about the red line. Shot comes in from the outside. I don't think that was tipped. That looks like Owen Olsen's first of the game. Great shot. Needed to maybe get a body on it for a block, but fantastic shot through traffic, and Owen Olsen just corrals it there, gets that shot off. Might have used Bama as a screen too. Just a great effort there. Smart play by Owen Olsen, and great shot. I think he was screened a little bit. Owen Olsen from Aiden Olsen, and now Aiden Olsen in the game is factored into 5 of the 7 goals for Brainerd tonight. 3 goals, 2 assists. What a game for Aiden Olsen. The other with more than 1 point. And now there's the 4th of the game for Aiden Olsen, with Cooley and Owen Olsen after that quick one again, just right off the faceoff. And sometimes, you know, there's not much you can do. And in that instance, off the shot, that was just a good spot, good shot. And that one just went wide as Dakota United trying to put something on the board in the final 3:27, down 8-1 at home to a Brainerd team who's going to go home very happy tonight. 3:15 to go. Back into the Dakota United zone. Hawks, whoa, look out. Fired it on a play. Clock is now running with the 6 or more goal lead in the third period, similar to what we have in ice hockey too. So 2:50 to go, clock will run here. The face-off edged out by the Hawks. It'll go down along that Hastings, along the end line of the basketball floor. Now out to center. There's Burns, who scored the lone goal tonight for Dakota United. Pass back left side, Fordyce. He goes across the floor to slip. Long shot, tried to get it in front, kicked away and cleared, and that'll be for icing. With 2:16 to go, clock running here in the game. It's 8-1. Brainerd, and what a game. You look at Eric Fordyce right there, and he's played, again, might not factor the scoring, but he's been key for this Brainerd team tonight. But man, I can't talk enough about Aiden Olson. 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Factored into 6 of the 8 goals, and before I could even spit that out, the goal prior to that, Aiden scored his 4th of the game. Bama chasing it down offensively here. He kind of comes up the floor as a shot comes in. Nice save there. Oh my, and a great stop. Cargill keeping it out of there and keeping just a 1 goal on the board here for Dakota United. And Cargill, another nice stop. See him trying to set it up in front there, Rodriguez, and firing it towards the net, but a great stop on the play there. .106 to go. Long shot into the glove and another nice stop. And Cargill will have a very happy ride home himself. Been playing terrific and, of course, only giving up the 1 goal. A lot of credit goes to the defense from Brainerd, too. I mean, they brought their D tonight. They played tough. Dakota United trying to dig it out in front. Another nice stop. And it looks like that was Chloe Van Norman who made that particular stop before it got back to Cargill. Great effort tonight after a long trip for Brainerd. 22 seconds left here as a bouncing puck scooped up there by Robert Cooley. Also played really well for Brainerd this evening. And that will be play to the high stick, and I think that will be the end of this one as we go under 5 seconds. And the final score in game number 1 of our coverage will be 8-1. 4 goals in the first period, none in the second, 4 more in the third for the Brainerd Warriors. For the Dakota United Hawks, no goals in the first, 1 coming from Burns in the second, an unassisted goal, none in the third, and the final score, 8-1. Great job, both teams tonight. A lot of good came out of it. I think for both squads that they can really bring into the rest of the season as we get geared up for the upcoming playoffs. And, you know, these kids at the end of the season, their big goal is to come away with that gold medal, the big plaque to throw in the hallway at school. Nothing better than that. And we'll take a look here as we round out game 1. We're going to have another stream coming up too, folks. Quickly for you, our upcoming broadcasts on the 27th, girls basketball for Hastings, that is, folks, at home against Matamidi. And then girls wrestling, they're going to host Forest Lake on the 29th. And the very next day, boys basketball at home against Two Rivers. That'll be a big showdown in the Metro East. And then get back on the ice on the 3rd of February. And that's going to be the boys hockey team taking on Rochester Century. So that was a lot of fun. For Hunter Pinky, Max Slocum, Tori Selner, and Will Celine, I'm Nick Tuckner, signing off for HCTV's coverage of Dakota Hawks floor hockey. And of course, check out our other stream if you're tuning in online. We'll have the CI game coming up here in just a little bit. Again, final score tonight, the Brainerd Warriors 8, Dakota United 1. We'll come back with your other game in just a moment on HCTV.